Good morning, everyone. This is Bikini Bro here with HurryPollo this morning.
Morning.
Demon might be joining us later. We'll see. The last time we played was January 31st. We're gonna load this. While we wait for Demon to come in, we're gonna go through pictures and delete. I say delete pictures. I'm gonna save them on my computer. And then delete some pictures. Today is February 7th, which is a very special, important Final Fantasy 15 holiday known as Ignis's birthday. It's Best Girl's birthday.
Hi.
Howdy, Demon.
I was very frustrated at some stuff with Amazon Prime subscription baloney because I really, really like the Severance show, but it costs $10 a month to pay for Apple TV, and I don't wanna.
That's fair. That's exactly why I don't pay for a lot of similar subscriptions and stuff like that. We just went live. I'm going through the pictures of the camera and archiving them and deleting some photos.
Because let's face it, we didn't get to keep that best girl photos that we showed.
I got a picture. I mean, that could work as a best girl photo, but this one I don't think I need. How do I delete here? I don't need that.
The beautiful art.
We don't need this one. My goal is to delete like 100 of these, so.
Oh God.
Look.
Alright, so we have a good headshot of Ignis. We have a good back shot of Ignis. I actually really like this one. It's Ignis's birthday. We can't delete any pictures with Ignis in it.
It's a pretty picture of Gladio there.
I love it. He's best. Gladio is my favorite. Ignis is best. That actually, I've considered going through the photos. I think I picked it out. All these pictures of Ignis in them. That one's from the Prompto tour. I'm not getting rid of that. I could get
Dave.
I'm gonna get rid of Dave.
Bye, Dave.
I think I can get rid of these as well. Because as much as Umbra is a good dog, I think this picture of Noctis sitting with Kitty Crow is absolutely vital.
Can you get rid of it?
I delete it. I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures. We're not.
Oh.
I made the joke of we shouldn't delete any with Ignis in it, but I think this one can go.
I don't really like the fighting pictures, to be honest. They always seem really awkward.
Some of them are really good.
Going on in those. You have to get a really lucky combat.
Yeah, this one I mostly just have because of the lighting glitch, but I want to keep it. I keep hitting the wrong picture. You want me to get rid of Dino?
Yeah.
You want me to go all the way to Golden Key and assassinate Pez? I guarantee you. Oh, well, look at the little pin on his label. It's a 15. Okay.
Maybe.
Have fun.
I can't know.
No, the world will never know. I think we can get rid of this because you can just go to Golden Key anytime and take that. Not getting rid of the bird.
Don't you dare get rid of the bird.
We might get rid of this picture of Sid, but I don't know. We could probably get rid of this one of Gladio. As good as it is.
Doing the up your ass motion.
Yeah. This
we
one.
really want to pick on like
I was writing a scene where Loki was Prompto's guard, and then they were talking to Monica and stuff. And I think Monica and Loki, like a bodyguard Loki, could be a good ship. I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
well,
The problem is we don't know how old Loki is.
I'm gonna say Loki's 20, 25.
and Monica in her 30s.
I mean, that sort of age different. It's not. Once you get past your mid 20s, it's more about where you are in your life more than sort of age, depending.
Yeah.
And both Loki's in charge of an entire Niflheim base, and Monica is Kor's right hand man. Like, I think
Young, so
I think Loki has baby face.
You can fangirl over the Kor.
Okay, we're gonna only keep one picture of Kor. Do we want dramatic light? Him, I don't like this one, but I like the background of this one actually.
Yeah, that one actually has a good back. Dang.
Because a lot of people on the Final Fantasy 15 server actually didn't know about this like Jesus figure in the background, because we were talking about they were talking about the Somnus statue. I'm like, yeah, I thought the giant statue in the background was really cool in that area, but I didn't know that there was a smaller Somnus statue. I thought that was the statue of Somnus. So I got a little confused, and everyone was like, what? And so I got on game and I showed them that. And I think we'll keep this specifically for the background.
oh, he looks so sad.
He does.
He looks like upsetty.
I think I like this. I like the further one though. I think we'll keep these two of Kor. This one can go. This one can go.
Great.
I like this one because it looks like Noctis is about to curse someone out. He's like, "No, fuck you." Best girl. Yeah. That's of Loki's mech. This one's below tier 1.
That one's kind of neat.
I like the dynamic pose. See, I like some of the fighting ones.
Oh god, get rid of that one. It's blown out.
I like this one actually.
Look him in the ass.
I mean, because you get 3 of the Chocobros doing stuff in here. You get Ignis being fabulous, you get Noctis falling on his ass, and you get Gladio going, "Oh shit." I like that picture.
There's Gladio's ass.
Yeah, gotta have that. Even though none of the boys in this, game developers, Squeenix, why do none of your characters have asses? Why do none of them have good butts?
A minute, hang on.
You had a road trip.
Odd.
Well, here's the problem with the Kingdom Hearts characters. All their pants are too loose. Can't tell.
Yeah, that's not the case in this one. Gladio is wearing, like, and Prompto, too. Prompto is wearing tight pants. Cursing Vermin says boy bands don't have butts.
Oh, wrong.
Good morning, Cursing Vermin. And also, happy birthday, Cursing Vermin.
Happy birthday.
Right. Cursing Vermin is Ignis?
Yes.
Yeah. Cursing Vermin has the same birthday as Ignis.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
We could actually probably get rid of this one. It's just Ignis on his phone.
Apparently Jacksepticeye.
Huh. This is a weird day for a birthday. I feel
What
like.
are people doing 9 months before February? I know so many people.
Halloween?
Halloween?
Maybe?
Halloween
Right?
babies?
Hello is not 9 months ago.
No, I don't know.
That one could go.
I know, I'm a Valentine's Day conception baby, so...
Mm.
October babies usually are that.
We can get rid
It's
of this
spring.
one.
It's
Around,
We
like,
can get rid of this one. That's a good picture of Gladio. I like that
are they
one.
like celebrating Easter
I like
or
that
something?
one.
Oh yes, the fertility ritual.
Like,
What?
That's really the only holiday that's happening around that 9 months now. Before.
Look, you don't need some sort of like reason to have to do the do, you know? I actually
Do the
like that
Malfa
one.
party.
I like that one. Ignis pulling up his pants.
There's a guy in the background of that.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a guy.
Carbuncle.
Oh, Carbuncle.
Totally not a turtle. It's like something a child would take a picture of, I feel like
Prompto is taking the pictures.
This is just on our road trip to Las Vegas.
I actually think this is probably my favorite picture we've taken with Kenny Crow. We're not getting rid of Sonya's.
He's pogging.
Yeah. boy band in a gas station. This looks like an album cover. It's also got... Yeah.
Is this gonna be the picture you give to Luna?
No. I actually like this one for the MTs. I've actually used this one as an art reference to like draw their armor and stuff. This one could be a little better.
We're getting rid of all of Gladio's pictures while he's gone.
He's no longer in the party. Get rid of him. Well, like, we have like 70 more to go before we get to 100.
Pretty good black. If that.
But it makes me laugh. You know what? We're gonna keep those two.
We need a poll of which picture to give to Luna.
Oh, we do. We don't need that one. Or this one.
Aw, Prompto's photobombing Noctis.
Or this one. I like this one.
Yeah, that's very dynamic.
I don't think we need Ignis standing at a fishing pond.
He's just standing there.
Or the picture of the chocobo we rescued. This is the first Iron Giant we killed. We're keeping that.
His sad wet boy.
Kind of washed out.
Yeah, this one's washed out. We've got other decent pictures of Ignis. This is a good picture of Gladio. We're keeping that one. That's a good picture of Gladio. And Noctis is like lurking in the background. he asked for no pickles.
Side eye. Bombastic side eye.
I don't see any reason to keep this one.
It's a bug.
Nah.
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 Yeah.
Eh.
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 That's a good one.
He looks like he's busting out some dance moves.
Yeah.
So I'm looking.
We've already got pictures of Golden Key. So I don't think we need this one, but sadly this is like one of the most decent pictures of Prompto we have.
I have to do this in real life at some point. Go through all my vacation pictures.
That one's pretty dynamic. I like it. I have no idea what's going on here.
That's a good rep.
I have a screenshot of that one already. I don't think we need this one. Look at how smug he looks.
He's such a dick.
Oh, he's wearing a necklace. Oh, with his father's symbol on it. How fun. I had to lean in really close to my screen to make out the detail on that. But
I know I've talked in depth about this, but this game really does a really good job of humanizing these characters.
We're gonna have to
humanizing them.
Yeah.
Look at how close that Katoblaposs is. And the game told me that I didn't let it get close enough. It's like touching Noctis.
Why is he doing a JoJo pose?
Because I told him to do the JoJo pose. Whenever there's like 2 different things you can do where you tell Noctis to pose, and if you tell him to do the super special pose, he does JoJo poses. Well, because he's a cringe teenager.
I love those things. They're so cute in a weird way.
I want to boop.
We can go home. I like this one. It gives you a really cool look of the disc.
It also
This
has
one as well.
Yeah.
We can get rid of this one. And this one. And
Bombs in
this
love. No! My bombs in love.
Do we already have one of Ignis driving? Or did I delete that one? Right here. I'll delete that one because this one's better. He's touching his glasses. We don't need him on a chocobo. We can keep that one. He looks cute. We can get rid of him.
I don't understand what the numbers are.
So there's an Easter egg thing they do where they'll put 15, 1-5 held up in their fingers.
The prompto. I mean, 1-5, it's 6.
Yeah.
Fancy 6. Ignis is not participating.
I agree.
Punch.
I like this one. I like that. I like pictures of the MTs. That's a good one of Gladio. So his bottom foot's a little weird.
Of physics.
About 40 more pictures to go. I don't think we need this one.
Building up.
I don't think we need this one. This one is better than this one. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
I don't know. I like Prompto's face more in this one.
Oh yeah, Prompto's face in this one. You can see his nose hairs.
Yeah.
Let's delete this one then. I like this one. This is from whenever we were walking around with Solemn. Oh, I like this one. Prompto's face is also still weird.
It's always like that. He doesn't know how to express.
Going on a date with Ignis. Igni.
Igni.
His name is Ignis.
Please.
We can delete this one.
Rip.
We already have the really cool picture of him in the night market.
Wait, are we gonna show Iris to Luna?
I mean,
This is who I replaced you with.
in the brain that I'm categorizing. Oh my god, cursing, you're making me want chili dog. A chili dog for lunch.
Oh god, I haven't had chili dog in forever.
I'm actually considering getting rid of this one. We're gonna get rid of this one. Both Prompto's and Ignis's face is a little awkward there. I like both of those. I like all three of these. We're getting rid of the Iris one.
No!
She didn't call him. We can get rid of this one.
We should take Luna a really sexy picture of one of the boys.
I want it to be of Ignis.
See, if you would have done this right, this is who would have saved us.
That's a good picture.
Coffee.
We already have one of Ignis in the car. Do we want him fixing his glasses or drinking coffee?
Well, he's not even drinking the coffee.
And it is making a slightly awkward expression compared to
The class.
passed it up.
We'll be right back.
Have a good one. Have a good pee. This one. That one compared to him drinking Ebony. I think the Ebony one is worse. Yeah.
It looks like he's missing his face.
Yeah. That one can go. That one can go. I do like that picture. We've got several pictures of Noctis fishing. This is just the first one we've come across. That one can go. Compared to some of the other wide shots we've gotten. This one... That one's like super exposed. That one's cute. We don't have enough cute Prompto pictures. And sadly, we've gotten more cute Prompto pictures, but then we haven't been able to save any. We already have a better one of this. I think we can get rid of this one because we have a similar one, but I like the background of this one. I like his stupid face in this one. Agnes, why are you so cute? We can get rid of this one. We can get rid of that one, and that's how I'll justify keeping this one. That's actually a pretty decent picture of Prompto. His face is a little weird, but it's not as weird as it could be. Let's see. I think both of these can go. Everyone's dirty in this picture. That's a cute picture of them. We'll keep the smelly man. I don't think we need this. Ooh, which smelly man? We'll keep both of them.
I like
The front-facing one.
I'm keeping both of them. And the picture of Titan. I want the picture of the griffin.
Meh. Yeah.
Come, let us take ibuprofen together.
Let's show that to Luna.
Oh.
I'm gonna get rid of this one.
I always feel bad because I get to that point in the game and I'm like, look, I got this far. I might as well just show her the intended picture. Who the hell is that?
That is from the Final Fantasy 14 crossover event. 14?
Oh.
Crossover event, yeah.
So that to Luna.
But I always get to that point. And I'm like,
I actually want these you get from the event. They're her fighting with another cat and then the cat winning against her. So I think we can get rid of this one. We can also get rid of this one. No. I hear a cat! I hear a cat!
That was Matthew. He's very loud.
We can get rid of this one.
He's got the most odd meow I've ever heard. He's like, yeah.
Who took a picture of Prompto from behind?
You.
I actually like this one. It's very candid. We're gonna keep
nervous every time somebody has this camera.
As someone who has owned a camera that has been broken by other people, and then that person has then handled like another camera of mine, yes.
Yeah. Go.
I think we can get rid of this one. Keep the Aranea one.
My microphone also picks up a lot of stuff. I'm sorry.
I don't think we need this one. The lighting's a little awkward. I don't need this one either. These are good pictures of them. I don't need this one. Well, I think that's a cuter picture of Iris. That's a good picture, Prompto.
What is happening here?
I don't know. He's falling through the floor. His feet are like in the ground. He's not human, confirmed. He doesn't have a belly button. He's a clone!
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, this is a better picture of what they were doing earlier. We'll keep that.
I asked the belly button question. Everybody's like, well, why wouldn't he?
Because he doesn't have an umbilical. So that's like an old fandom thing. Where back in the early 2000s, when there were clones or robots and stuff of every character in every series, Carbuncle was actually ruining this shot for me. We don't need that. We don't need a picture of your armpit, girl. And we're down to 105.
All right, my friend's grandfather just passed away, so.
Oh my gosh. Do you need to head out for a little bit?
No. I mean, they're okay. I guess they're not having a service for him. It's not like it wasn't expected, sort of thing, but you know. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do to help them, and they're a little unclear about things right now. No, I'm okay. They're okay. I honestly didn't even know they had a grandfather, to be honest.
Most people, we're at the time of our lives where a lot of people are going to start losing. Sadly, that's just how time goes. 150 and 100 pictures. 100 pictures.
Mine all died when I was like really young, so I don't have any grandparents really.
I have one grandparent who's still alive.
One of my husband's side.
Oh, hey. Clearing up manual snaps.
Oh yeah. Oh.
These are the circle things we took a picture of. I already have screenshots of all this. Oh, I do like these pictures. Yeah. This is from the Malman thicket looking up at Mount Rabato. Everyone judging Iris.
Council will judge you.
Our council will judge you now.
I mean,
Right.
I was going to say something else.
While we're in here, let's do this one never. Because it seems to be like...
Jesus, Matt.
Yeah. By the way, to those people who don't know, you can go in here to archive photos. You can go to filters, and then you can tell Prompto what kind of filters you do or do not want to see. So, for example, I'm taking off road trip because they're coming out overexposed a lot. So I really like the memory filter, so I have that on often and stuff. You can also change what camera he uses, and I think the difference between them is literally just his model.
No, one is a little more.
Oh, that's annoying.
3 pixels more than the other.
That sounds annoying. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna accidentally jump off the sinking cliff. Save.
Alright, time to go kill Arden.
I thought we were.
He is smelly. Let's see. We are going to go to the Vesper Pool. I come here to quests. And we come here to Party of 3.
I was trying to explain this to one of my friends recently, actually, but I feel like this is the first Final Fantasy game in a mainline series for a long time that actually had a party of 4 characters instead of 3. Because for a long time, there were only 3 characters you could have on screen at once.
I wanna say, no, Final Fantasy 13 had a party of 4. But it had a party of 4 whenever the game let you have a party of 4.
Yeah. I thought most of the encounters you had were like...
Most of the entire first half of the game is a party of 3. And then the second half of the game is a party of 4, if I recall correctly. But to be honest, I got about halfway through 13, and then I got bored.
The only part I couldn't finish was... Which is a shame, because when you get to Urba, or wherever the hell the Australian ladies are from,
yeah,
the game opens up a lot, and it's really fun.
And that's usually, I believe, if I recall, that's whenever they start letting you have a party of 4, and then you can switch out party members, and stuff like that. And I was really sad that they finally opened up, and then the world up and you could start doing stuff, and then it immediately dropped you back into the plot, and then Lightning went off on her own for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, the power of friendship.
I think I got up to the final boss, and then I couldn't beat it, and then I got frustrated and just watched somebody finish the game.
Yeah, that's kind of how
this area is swarming with bugs. Yeah.
You are twitching really bad, like your stream is for me.
My stream?
Yeah. Are you having?
Are you looking at me on Discord?
Yeah.
It's not twitching on my OBS. Cursing, do you see the game sort of like glitching? Because I kind of see what's going on for them. I don't want to fight these guys.
Or maybe my frame rate is messed up.
I might have to change
Just
something.
Discord is
Easy as they come.
3, but on stream, it looks fine.
That's weird.
Can I activate this by getting too close to him on a chocobo? I can... See, this is... whenever I was looking into doing the mod, making a mod where you could put things up on chocobo, there is a huge mask that goes over everything whenever you're on a chocobo. So... basically the mod, the way I was looking at it, it wouldn't be possible, because then you can't be on a chocobo and interact with things. So this is interesting. I wonder if the other guys are going to be over here. Are they over here yet?
Yeah, it's weird because on Discord stream, it's a little, it looks glitchy, but then on...
Oh, and they keep you from going inside by just parking a tank here.
Wow. Good job, Square.
Actually, whoever decided to do that needs a raise. So one thing we're gonna learn is that this is an old Solheim ruin, right? So the people in Solheim were given their magic power and stuff by Ifrit, who sort of follows the Prometheus story of giving humans fire in Eos. And because their patron god was, a fire god, Solheim associated water with death. So a lot of people think that this area was sort of like a burial ground.
Yeah.
For the people of Solheim, like they would come here to offer respects to the dead and stuff. So I think this is very interesting because I can see this here being like a sort of setup for a necropolis. I think I saw a shiny item over here. I did see a shiny item over
Thanks
here.
for the ride. Ah,
Mine.
buddy. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
And I wonder if these columns glow at night. But we can try that out here in a moment. But it's really interesting because these ruins predate even Arden. Arden is 2,000 years old. These would be closer to around 5,000 years old. So these were probably in ruin whenever Arden was acting as sort of like a Jesus figure for everyone. Oh. You could just stand next to him. No, look at how tall Arden is compared to Noctis.
Why is he so...
I can move him! What? Hold on. Guys, we're going on a journey. How far can I move him? Oh, this column's... I think he's there's an invisible wall here and here. Because I can move him back some. But I can't seem to move him forward. Oh, walking through this water and stuff, like, if I were doing this in real life and hiking in this area, I would be wearing rubber boots and triple checking myself for ticks afterwards. Alright,
Gentlemen, what a pleasant surprise.
Told you he'd be waiting.
With my imperial friends, no less.
Splendid.
But fear not. I'll put in a good word. Well, come along then. Don't stray too far, lest you get left behind.
What is happening?
he got lost!
You'd
He
rather
got
avoid
lost.
unnecessary scuffles.
He got lost.
Seeing as you're now
Because I
in
moved him.
Oh dear. Touchy subject.
One we won't discuss with you.
Then let's discuss why you're here. It can't be archaeology. Mithril, perhaps?
This guy's reading our thoughts.
Mithril. It's a precious resource, you see. We can't just let anyone get their hands on it.
But you'll help us get ours on it, right?
I never said that.
Of course you didn't.
Where is the fun in that? I thought you'd rather dig it up yourselves.
Does he usually avoid the water there? I thought he walked through the water the entire time. I love how he walks, by the way. He's like saunters everywhere.
I'll be but a moment.
A moment doing what? Beats me.
God, their shoes and socks
All
are
clear.
soaked.
Go ahead.
Pronto actually has a line where he comments on that, where he hates standing in water. He's like, my socks are all wet. And then Noctis implies that he's
Refreshing
like
swim?
pissed
Just a dip.
himself and stuff. We had the line earlier whenever we were in the Purple Wood, but oh look, they have standing animations for where they're in the water. Ignis just did his. I think Noctis did his as well. Pronto's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this guy. I'm not touching him with a 10-foot pole.
Alas,
Just
the
Ignis
ever-wary
doing.
military. They'll not abide visitors left unattended. I must prevail upon you to accept an escort. I've seen to everything. Oh, did I ever tell you I'm the Chancellor?
No,
We knew that.
really?
But did you know the army and I are unaffiliated?
Lies.
It's true. I have no authority whatsoever.
Lies.
But what I lack in authority, I make up for in friends.
Huh?
Okay, that's a fucking lie.
No, yeah, I feel Arden is definitely one of those like pathological liars that just enjoys lying to people about stuff he can get away with.
He literally can just snap his fingers and make the entire army go ham.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, what am I doing here? I'm taking the military away." The last time we saw him. So I think it's very, very funny that just talking to him makes people confused because he's lying about stuff. But so I was looking this up, right? And a lot of Niflheim seems to be based off of German and sort of Slavic stuff. A lot of the character names and stuff are actually Germanic in nature and stuff. The Chancellor is a term used in Germany for their prime minister. And their prime minister is essentially the head of the government directly underneath what would be an emperor or a king. Because you have the king or an emperor, and they are, the crown. And then you have the council elected by sort of the public to represent the public. And Arden's basically their head of the Supreme Court in a way.
I was gonna say, no power my ass. I watched that movie. I know what you did.
Yeah, no, he's got a lot of powers. It's like it's the emperor and then it's him. Right? So like he's sitting here downplaying himself, but he's a politician. He's also not looking at me.
He doesn't
Like
want to look at you in the face.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look any of us in the face. I think
Okay,
that's
here's what I'm confused about specifically. How in the world are the genetics in this family so freaking strong that Noctis looks like his own brother?
So I think Noctis has a different overall face shape than Somnus, but they do look very similar. I've heard some accounts that perhaps that Noctis is a reincarnation of Somnus, but that's headcanon speculation. It's like fan speculation. And because we also see Noctis speak to Somnus, so there's that. But I think the genetics are very strong. That Noctis looks a lot like his dad whenever he's older. and then they look a lot like Somnus than whenever he's younger. So I don't know. I'm not too surprised. If you take a picture of my grandfather, my father, and my brother, whenever they're all about the same age, no matter what age they are, and you line them up together, it's literally like, can you tell me the difference between these pictures? And you look at them and go,
isn't it like 2,000 years? How many generations is that, you know?
yeah. One thing I do want to point out is Arden has like maroon hair naturally. Like, we see his hair in past shots and stuff, and it's still the same color. So he's not dyeing his hair. That means Noctis has a chance, like 2,000 years ago, genetically, to if Arden and Somnus are brothers, to, like, have red hair.
There's a very small chance that his children will be redheaded.
Noctis probably doesn't have that chance anymore, because most of the people we see in Insomnia have dark hair. Well, I say that, but then you have Monica and Ignis, who both have, like,
just a dip,
a sandy blonde sort of hair color.
Oh my. He just stuffed his whole head in the chocobo.
He's like, I gotta dry off. They look miserable standing in this water. And I love how Silent Blossom has followed us this entire way.
Oh.
Arden's just standing here going like, why are they standing here and being so
We've been staring at him for hours.
Okay. So this is an interesting thing, is they let you buy things before you go in. And things like the golden needle here at other shops are like super expensive. So I'm gonna get enough to get 10 of each of these. So now we have golden needles and smelling salts. I mean, for an encounter. Also, look at what this guy does whenever we open the shop. I love that little detail that he goes to, like, a parade rest. And also, if this is one of those things where things get a little weird, right? Is because originally in the game, MTs weren't supposed to be such a big thing. You were supposed to be fighting Niflheim soldiers, and then there were also MTs. But then the censors in Japan went, we don't like people killing other people. So all of the soldiers were later on said to be, oh, their entire army is made out of MTs. And that's what is technically canon. Right?
And then they go and say, oh, Slake.
And then you have this moment right here. If all the soldiers are MTs, I am talking to an MT right now. And I am able to buy and sell things from him. Right? Because you fight these character models. These are ones
Maybe
you fight.
these specific ones are humans.
Oh, we have 2 hard edges already. Already have ice spear and daggers. Ooh, rebellion! When the shooter is in poor health, it can deliver critical strikes against a foe. Prompto? This is exactly why I was saving money. It's because I knew this guy. Enhances magic. I don't feel like the need to do anything here. Because this guy, I just find it very interesting. You know? And also, they have little ground lights. How fun is that? What is it doing, though?
Lighting?
There's no light whatsoever.
Honestly, it makes more sense to have the light point.
Well, they're kind of... Well, that one is.
Well,
That one's pointed to the wall to maybe illuminate the fact that he's standing there.
Yeah, that it looks like it's
Yeah, I don't know
there
what that
to
one's
grab.
It, yeah. I don't
That
know.
one's just kind of pointing up into nothing.
Prompto. Oh, we just got this awesome new gun. Have fun. Your health will always be low enough to have criticals. Actually, doesn't Prompto have an outfit that gives him a chance for more criticals?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot I had that. Oh, I also have this guy.
No.
He's a nobody. Increase health, wear strength, reduce elements, critical hits more easily.
Looks like Demix and Roxas had a baby.
Yeah. There's a whole. Oh, they're talking. What?
What? No. This is not allowed.
I feel like Arden initiated this conversation and Ignis is just regretting being in the vicinity. I wonder if I can flash Arden with a flashlight. Because
Turns around.
he just turns around. Oh my god, can I bully you? I can bully him. This is exactly. Get out of here. Get out of here. He's like, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Arenea's just watching this like,
He's like, respect. Okay.
My god, I'm sorry. Yes,
That's
loud.
So, fun fact is that these characters are called Biggs and Wedge, which is very clearly a Final Fantasy VII reference.
I think it's been around since Final Fantasy IV.
Sure it's a thing to have a big wedge character.
It's like 4, I think.
So,
Interesting. I was not aware that there were other characters.
special training. Nice.
I have no idea how to make her go away. I'm gonna ask my friends.
Thanks. Oh, come on.
Addie, recruits.
Wow.
There's nothing in it for this ex-mercenary to turn you in.
Prompto and Ignis are next XP.
Wow.
Let's get this show on the road.
Show?
Forgot about your training? Well, I'm being paid to escort you. Just watch yourselves in there.
I trust you'll be civil. Commodore Aranea Highwind, I leave them to you.
So dramatic.
Search until sundown. Won't do you any good. If you're looking to get inside, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I was fine just
What
chilling.
kind of place was this? Any idea, Ignis? None. Gee, I wonder what happened to the locals.
Why not head inside and look for them?
See, it's funny that she says that because she would know that humans are turning into demons, but our main characters would not. Because the Star Scourge has been going around Niflheim for quite some time now. And very clearly, Arden is trying to cover up the truth of the matter, but it wouldn't take more than like 2 or 3 people to make a connection.
Some kind of light. The entrance. What else could it be?
Bingo.
3.
I love this this sort of like print here and stuff. Because it looks so like cybernetic. But then we're walking into a ruin.
There was something not quite right. Gotta follow your guts sometimes.
Yeah, we'd be lost without you.
It reminds me of the Yami like insignias and Okami.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna have a talk about passive-aggressive behavior. I don't want to see any passive-aggressive behavior while we are on this trip. Also, can I just talk about how stupid our Aranea's helmet is? I hate it. You can like it if you want, I hate it.
I don't think there's anything that makes it a proper helmet.
Just wants to be scary looking.
That's the
Let's
only
do it.
thing it's got going
Aren't we
for it
eager?
is intimidation factor.
Her helmet is part of the
Any friends or
reason.
something?
So
You appeared to be on good terms.
actually,
Who? Biggs
It
and
was-
Wedge?
it-
They're more subordinates than they are friends, but I trust them all the same.
But that would be a good helmet for the fan fiction I'm writing.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Her helmet is also part of the reason why I came up with the sort of world building that all of the people in Niflheim tend to wear, like, masks or something. Like, not all of them.
I wonder if that's she made that or if somebody it was already a thing in Niflheim to have like
You know, saying as, like, her gloves have little spikes on them, her cloak makes it look like she has little demon wings. I think she commissioned them. I don't see her making them herself, but she definitely commissioned this from, like, one of her friends or something.
okay, the
dork.
little chain braid thing drilling off the at the end of
That's cool.
yes,
That's cool. I'm talking about the fact that it's like a grill with a giant horn coming out of it.
What's it supposed to look like a was it supposed to be like a Bahamut or like a I don't know.
She's supposed to.
Well, she's a lancer, and lancers traditionally in Final Fantasy 15 have been associated with Bahamut. But Bahamut in this world is the god of swords. So I think she looks like an imp or a demon or something.
Ah, man. How far does this go?
Yet a ways still.
She's planning on
Ugh.
headbutting something.
Ah, finally. I thought it'd never end. The people here, they must have been fit.
Maybe just swipe people from looking at her face closely.
Why does it have the grill?
I don't know.
You can do the grill thing with
Because it's sexy.
Uh-huh. Who left the lights on? Maybe the
I
owners
guess.
are still home.
No.
I doubt we can
No.
expect a warm welcome.
Indeed. Stay sharp.
You think it's an ambush?
Cosmos.
Yeah. Anybody know if there's a bathroom around
Everything's
here?
going well.
Nothing of note here.
Just a load of nothing.
That was the coldest no I've ever heard in my life. No.
Huh.
Yeah. Ignis is really tense in this because he's got like a whole birthday party thing going on, and they're coming in here and they're talking about like, oh, there's not an ambush ahead. Howdy, Pre-Cosmos. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey.
We're just going through here with Aranea. We're going on a team building exercise. Remember, no passive aggressive comments.
We're making fun of her outfit.
And we are making fun of her outfit, correct?
Last thing I
They're shoes.
need now. Eyes peeled?
She is in heels, but I am not surprised. Okay, no spears.
Naturally, those skills also have played.
Oh, wait. I can do things with Aranea. I need to just chill and let my bar fill.
No. The kitty girl
Damn,
has
you
been
badass,
playing
Aranea.
Oh,
for
thanks.
a while.
I have seen playthroughs of this game, and I got this game last year. So, this is the gimmick of this dungeon, is that this rock has fallen, right? And then we come down here. I'm only going by the minimap right now.
Rock that looks like a rock.
The rock that looks like a rock
Maybe
face.
This way?
Is it a face? No.
Hey. Oh, I got him here. Jump it.
Man, all these
The last
rooms
time,
wander
it's an
off.
actual face.
Girl, she's crouching and walking in those boots. That's some serious.
Dungeon sucks.
Yeah. So later on, there are panels. I thought one was closer that you can step on and it reverses time. And then whenever you reverse time, rocks like that pull back up.
That mechanic. That's actually.
This is entrance. I have no idea. I was just following the wall.
This game needs dungeon music. It needs like Final Fantasy 1S dungeon.
We need, if we
What the
hit.
hell are you trying to pull?
Was that?
Why are you standing so close to me? Back off.
COVID rules. 6 feet apart.
Isn't there supposed to be dungeon music? It's here it is. This is the panel that lets those rocks go back up. And then there's an item underneath here that we can get later.